Good evening. Good evening, or afternoon, good evening, whichever one. I am so grateful to be here in this space that we are here, and it is a great space to be in. And I'm grateful for that, for the journey that I have had today. And it's really an exciting journey to wake up with gratitude, to wake up with excitement, to wake up with knowing that the greatest thing in life is love, and to allow yourself to be what you are. And so I am grateful for that. And I've had the exciting day journey of, being of service, feeding the community with my granddaughters, granddaughter Gwendolyn, and the other one, Anaya. So we had that amazing experience that we're making memories together, and that I am so grateful. So I am Oracle. So here I am, and I just wanted to give an update on the experience that we had. So, we always acknowledge our team and energy all day long. We was acknowledge the ancestors that are, guiding our path, and we were walking in that abundance. So we are just grateful and thankful. So we give love, we receive love, we accept love. We are walking in abundance. We are fulfilling our purpose. We are connected to all. Unconditional love is our guide. There's one truth, one law. We are, we create. We are a divine being having a divine human experience here in the heart on planet Earth. We whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. And so we are here in this now present moment. Excited about today. So yeah. So there's nothing greater than just being free. There's nothing greater than being who you are. As I returned home and I was walking and I heard these words: you don't need anybody's permission to be who you are. And that's true. You don't need anybody's permission to be who you are, because only you know who you are. And so, we always acknowledge all our team and energy, and we are grateful for all of them being here in this present moment. Mother, Father, Prime Creator, the angelic being, angelic force that are here in this now present moment. And we are full of gratitude for all of them being here now. Hi, Miss Annette. How are you? Hope you're having a wonderful evening today. And thank you for connecting with us right now. And I put that lip stuff on my lip. It kind of made my mouth itchy a little bit. But anyway, and Dee Dee, happy new day to you as well. And so, we are so excited. We had an amazing day today. Me and Gwen, we got up early rise. Actually, let me just back up, because last night, in the night, Gwendolyn and I, we had our, and I haven't posted it yet, but me and Gwendolyn had a session of prayer. And we had our prayer mats were on the floor. And together, me and her, we were sitting on our mats and doing meditation. And we had our singing bowls that we were playing. And she has a drum, so it has the two sticks. So she was playing the drums and I was just singing a little tune, but just connecting. And I was watching her, and she was really feeling this. And we were giving gratitude for the space that we were in together, me and her. And so, I'm grateful for that just having that bond with my granddaughter. And it's so amazing that she will remember these memories that she's having with her grandma. She will remember that. And so we were in there in the living room for a while. We had a little candle and incense going. We were just, in that space of love. And so, I wanted to share that with you. So today's journey was feeding the community with both of my granddaughters, who started out with Gwendolyn and me, taking that journey, because I had said that I wanted to do something totally different than just making sandwiches. I wanted to give a hot food. I'm used to serving, of course. I'm used to serving food to where make sure that's off. Yeah. Serving food behind, people come and get their food. Yeah. But this time I was putting food in the containers and and making sure it was still at a certain temperature for them. And it was, man, I was so excited that when they got the food, they would say, "Oh, this food is still hot." Many of them was so excited when we pulled up, and my granddaughter and me, of course, my granddaughter, she talks so proper, and she's talking, "Y'all want some food?" And she started naming everything that we had, right? And so, but the thing is that the journey that me and Gwendolyn went on, we got up, we got ourselves prepared, and so we knew we had to go to the restaurant supply store because we need to find the right container that would hold the food. And I didn't want the food to where it would be mixed together. I wanted to where it would just hold in one spot, one side. And we were there. We went to Dicing restaurant supply store that's off of North Trine. And there we found what we needed. And it wasn't that expensive. So it was like 150 of the plastic containers and with the lids to go to it. It was like it was 150 for $30. So that alone was a nice, to me, was a nice price for that. And not only that, then we had the pans. So it was the long pans, and the pans was like $1.50, or I only got two, so it was $1.50 for each pan. Then the lid that go on the top was $1.25. So really, the total price I think I paid for each one was like $3.75. So if you going to another store, I know you probably go to Food Line, you probably was going to pay a lot more, but I was just like giving gratitude. And so then a lady came up to me and Gwen, and she had some lids, and she was looking at the long pan. She said, "What I do with these?" She said, "I put them right here in the middle, and they work so good. They keep the food divided." And then I began to share our journey with her, what me and Gwendolyn was doing. I said, "We're getting these pans because we're getting ready to cook. We're going to cook some spaghetti and corn and go feed the homeless off of Sugar Creek." And she says, "Oh my gosh," she says, "God is going to bless y'all." She says, "God is going to bless you, dear. God is going to bless you." She kept saying it. And so me and Gwen was like, "Thank you." She was an older lady. She would say, "Thank you, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am." And so as we got everything else that we needed, and we got up there to the front, she was still up there, and she was like, "You ladies, God is going to bless y'all." And she kept saying it. And the fact that we was able to do that, because I told Gwen, we're going to go there first. We're going to make that be our first stop, because there were two stores that I had planned on was going to go. I was going to go to Chef's store if they did not have what I needed, but they did. So that kept me from having to go an extra mile. And so from there, we went to Food Lion. And so we began to get everything that we needed, because some of the things I had already had. And so I went to Food Lion, and we got some onions and some bell peppers, and I needed some black pepper because I had all the other seasonings except for the black pepper, and I needed some onions and the bell pepper and something else I needed. And of course Gwen needed her goldfish or something she needed. But anyway, and I needed the bread to go with that. And so we got that, and then and I got the water. I got 3 things of water, and when I did that, look, I'm paying for everything, and I did find me. And I got me a cantaloupe, and so you can come in. So I got that, and then I'm paying for everything, right? Me and Gwen, because I had told Gwen, because I didn't write down anything. It's like I'm going off the top of my head of everything that I need, and I'm saying to Gwen, remember that. Remind Mama that she needs this, right? So we going through this. So she remind me of everything but one thing, the spaghetti and the noodles. So we get in the car, right? I'm sitting in the car, and I'm like, about ready to crank the car up, and I'm sitting, something don't seem right. This is me. I'm like, So I'm missing something. I'm feeling this like I'm missing something. And I say, Gwen, why you didn't remind Momo to get the pasta, the spaghetti? She talking about, Momo, that means we can't make the spaghetti. I say, no, we can have the sauce, but we can't have the noodles. We need the noodles. And so I said to her, I said, I'm not going back in Food Lion. I am just not going back in that store. What I'm probably going to do, I'm just going to have to go to the chef store. If I have to go to the chef store, we're just going to have to go. And then I said to her, I'm not going that far. What I'm going to do is just going to go this way. We're just going to go to another Food Lion. We're going to go to another Food Lion. And so we did. And so we got in the Food Lion, and I'm like, well, I need some oranges anyway. I was out of oranges, so I got some oranges. And of course, she comes down the aisle. She says, "Oh, she needs her macaroni and cheese." All of a sudden, so she needs her macaroni and cheese. So I said, "You need your macaroni and cheese." So, yeah, I don't have it, and this is the kind that I eat. That's what she's telling me. I'm like, okay. So I said, "Well, do you see the noodles?" And so we found the pasta. She said, "Which ones you want?" I'm like, I'm looking. I'm trying to get the best noodles that you can health wise. I'm thinking about, even though they was a little bit of price was a big price difference in the one I normally buy, but I was thinking about the community is what I was thinking about. And because people on the street and we eat to live, not live to eat. And that's what I actually was thinking about. So we got there. So when we got back to the daycare, oh my goodness. So we got to the daycare, and I was really pushing it. So I got everything together. It went so smoothly. I made the sauce, and I did the corn. And I stewed everything like I needed to. The noodles, I had 2 big pots of the spaghetti noodles. I'm like, man, is this going to be enough, or is it going to be too much? And but I did it, and I drained the water. I always like, after I boil my noodles, I like to drain the water off of it. Then I like to run water to rinse them even more. And so I did that. I was like, man, look at me. I'm holding this big pot and struggling, but I did it. And so I poured them into 2 pans. I was having joy in the whole experience. So I'm just sharing. I was having joy in the whole experience with Gwendolyn. And so we made the spaghetti. I put cheese on one part, and one pan I didn't put any cheese because some people don't like cheese, so I didn't put cheese in it. And so I made the spaghetti, and I put it in the oven. I did oven roasted spaghetti is what I did. So I put it in the oven. And then I was like, man, this is going to be a lot of containers that I'm going to be making. So I called my other granddaughter. I say, what you doing? She says, nothing. I say, okay, grandma's on her way to come and get you. So I got her, and she came, and then she picked up she came in on her shift. And she told me, wait a minute, Grandma, I think I need to eat some first. Let me just go ahead and can I fix me a plate first? So she come in. I haven't eaten all day. That's what she said. And so she fixed her. I said, well, how does it taste? She said, oh, Grandma, it's so good. And so that was a good thing. So she ate her plate. And so we started putting scooping the spaghetti and putting it in the containers. And it was beautiful. I was beautiful. And then I kind of went live so y'all could see us. But what I was showing is that the love of a grandmother and granddaughters, bonding together and remaining focused, because what I wanted them to see that what they're doing is something that's going to continually be a part of their life, that this dream or this vision or this nonprofit that I have, even with the ministry of the Child Development Center, it's going to continue to grow and continue to go, and they're going to pick it up. Gwendolyn especially, because she's wholeheartedly in it, knowing, you hear her talking about, we're going to feed the homeless, we're going to do this, she's actually understands what is needed, what is required, because she's watching me, what I do, and she actually knows step by step what needs to be done. And because she was on her sister. Y'all didn't see her behind the camera, but she was on her sister about doing stuff, putting stuff in the bag. She was really on her. But I'm grateful that I have them just today, just for that. And I have that. But then I'm gonna have to see how to upload those pictures, because after that we loaded up. We had I think 50 bags. We had 50 bags of the other non-perishable things. We had 50 bags of that. We had 50 containers of the spaghetti. We had 50 bags of spaghetti, 50 bags of the container with the spaghetti and the corn. We had put napkins, we had put forks, and we had put bread. We had put the Hawaiian bread in there. So it was like 50 of those containers. Then we had bottled water. So my whole trunk was full of things for the community, items for the community. And I'm grateful that I had them to be with me, and they were so receptive of what I was giving, because I'm driving. I'm not usually going. I usually go early in the AM to go give out, but I went at a different time. And as I turned the corner, I saw a lot of the ladies. You know what the ladies was doing, but I just said, "I have some food. Would y'all like to receive?" And they were so grateful. Said, "Yes, ma'am." It was like they were hungry. And when we took the food out to give them to them, they were so just thanking me. "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you." And so, I was giving them my card and stuff. And I just drove down the street. Everyone I passed, every person I saw, I just stopped and say, "Would you like something to eat?" And they was, so grateful to receive it. And I think we gave out 40 something, because I had like 5 left. And so we went on down, and I had to circle around a second time. And when I went around the second time, it was like some of them was down in a ditch. I guess that's where they sleep at. And so I just pulled over to the side and, asked them would they like some food. And they was, oh my goodness. They was like, "Thank you, ma'am, mother. Thank you. Thank you." And so it gave me a feel. What I got was how it would be when we do feed in December, when the food feeding would happen. I got the feel of how and what to expect, what it's going to feel like, because I went down another street I hadn't went down before, and I found a lot more people that's where they were walking at. And I saw them and I offered them food and stuff. But the fact of the matter is that I wasn't afraid to go to people. Some people like, "Oh, I ain't finna talk to them." My granddaughter, that Anaya, oh my goodness, she got out of that car. She was just telling them everything we had. She was telling them, here's your water. She was explaining. I mean, I'm just looking at her, even though she's filming me, but I'm looking at how she carried herself. And I'm like, that is a leader. That is a leader. And she says, "I hope y'all enjoy it." And then they begin to give her compliments because how beautiful she is, and say, "Oh, she is so beautiful." But just that leadership training that she's gotten from being in a family that is a family of leaders, because I talked to her about it. I said, "You picked a family that's a family of leaders, those that have wisdom, those that understand they are here to create their own reality, those that understand how to prosper. You picked the right family to be born into, And now she said, "Yes, ma'am." I said, "You picked a family that you weren't born in a family that's poor. You picked a family that has wealth, and that you can continue to carry it on." And I was sharing that with her, and she was so like, "Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am." I said, "And then you got the opportunity to go to college. I said, "You ain't never had to work hard for anything. Look at you. You don't have to work hard for anything. It's just like, your requirement is just to go to school, and then you have everything. You don't have to struggle or anything, but you got the opportunity to be focused and to fulfill your dream." And she was just looking at that, and I said, unlike me, I had to do certain things. I said, "But look at you pick the family. Look at Naya." I said, "Look at all 3 of y'all. Y'all don't have to worry about ever having anything. Y'all always will have. You would never have to worry about actually being broke or facing lack or any of that, because you on the timeline of abundance, and your family is abundance. That's the timeline they're on." And she was just like, "Yes, ma'am." She was grateful because she just got another scholarship offered to her from the same school. They upped the scholarship and offered her a scholarship for $130,000. And then they gave her a traveling think it's a traveling bonus of $30,000 they are offering her at this flying thing or something, school, college. Anyway, it's in Florida, and yeah, they really want her. So, but her heart is really A&T. So she, because that's where Big Naya is graduating from, and so Naya wants to do engineering there. So she's still waiting. They don't do their thing until December. So yeah, so we're grateful. I just wanted to share that with y'all about that. And I was able to give out like 45 meals, and plus the non-perishable bags that we have put together. I think we gave out almost like 40 of them, because we gave each person 2 bags apiece, because I had so many of them. So, and then we gave water, and we're just letting them know that we're going to be feeding on 12/21, and that I'll be back. And I gave my cards out to them, and I just felt grateful, and I felt love. I was left there just like, thank you, just giving gratitude, because I saw some things that, with the power in me to be able to change, I was changing it. The moment that I gave somebody something to eat and they were sitting in the wheelchairs with their head down, I was changing things. I even had to walk across the street to take food, because some of the elderly people couldn't get up. They were just on the side of the street. And I walked across the street and gave them food, And then there was this one young man. He said, what? He said, ma'am, he said, you know what? I'm going to take this right here that you gave me, and I'm going to go give it to him. And then you can just give me something. You just give me another one. So it was kind of up the street. And I was like, look at this young man thinking about somebody else other than himself. And I was giving gratitude for that. So I just wanted to share that it was successful, and that I made memories with my grandchildren, that they will always have something to talk about, that, that Rosa's backpack on wheels, that was actually founded upon my mom, because my mom's name is Rosa, and that's the reason why I formed that, because of my mom, and I've already shared that story. Then you have the Cultural Giving Development Center. See, the Cultural Giving Development Center. So, and then you have the Wallows. So it's my energy is in all 3 of them. So being focused, being true, always being keeping to your word or your bond, that what you say you're going to do. I have been dreaming. I'm like, this is what I want to do. I have been watching a lot of people giving, and a lot of people serving people out of their vehicle. And I said, you know what? I want to do something hot instead of cold. And then I had this opportunity to do that. And I'm thankful that I did. And the weather was so good. The weather was not too hot, wasn't too cold. It wasn't raining. It was just right. So as I say, thank all of you for your prayers and your love that you have been sharing with me, showing me, and on my path, on my journey of, as Oracle, on my journey as walking in my divine purpose, my divine will. And I'm grateful for that. So I just want to, before I get off, I want to read some mantras. And this is the I Am mantras. I'm actually working on one of my other books that I'm working on. Strange Ones, of course, is still going. I'm working on, it's not an ending book, it's a lifetime book. But I have started writing in another book, and the title came to me today. And it's Oracle's Book of I Am Affirmations. So this is Oracle's Book of I Am Affirmations that I'm actually working on now. Man, I have really, look at that. So I'm writing a lot of I am. So the name of the book will be Oracle's I Am Affirmations. And that is what's one of the books that will be coming out. Not long. It'll be out. I think it's going to be affirmations that for 21 days. Yes, that you can say them for 21 days. And that's what I've been doing for these couple of days, just writing the wee hours, these I am affirmations. So, but I also I wanted to share this one, the I am mantras are mantras. So it says, in each book, the dandelion represents spiritual truth. The dandelions represent spiritual truth. The seedling Separating and blowing in the wind represents the piece of truth from source that are beginning to circle the face of the earth. And I know that dandelion grow everywhere here in Charlotte, North Carolina. They just be everywhere. So I am. Let's see if we can change the music. So let's go to this one. I don't know what it sounds like. I am. These words we set forth to thee. The man, Messiah, one of our great channels. On your home, your planet, your earth. Understood, and stated often in his discourse that we all there is, was, and ever shall be, sent through him, I am, before each task that he desired and needed to complete. I am, did he state, all great masters on your planet and all others in sounds that are related to their planets state, I am. Before each task or undertaking, you will be surprised. No, marvel at what occurs after. I am. One must remember that all spiritual things are simple. It is the mind that complicates, convolutes, and distorts. Remember, the mind is all. The universe is mental. I am. I am all that I need to be, and that is enough.
Hi.
Talk to them.
I talk.
Say something to them.
I like it how y'all get on the live and this is my third podcast. And really I'm sorry I am sorry.
Tell them about your day.
You always be.
What type of day did you have? Did you have an amazing day?
Yes, I have an amazing day.
Okay. And what else?
And then
give them some encouraging words before you go.
Encouraging.
Tell them something positive.
Positive is where you get some positive words and you really do. I had a great day.
Okay, now I need you to do I am. I need you to do I give love. I give love.
Perfect, strong, powerful.
No, talk to them. Talk to them.
Strong, powerful.
I give love.
I give love. I receive love. I step love. I walk in abundance of truth.
Slow down.
Purpose. I make it all.
Let's say it together.
I can't do my words right.
Let's talk together. Let's slow it down. 1, 2, 3. I give love.
I give love. I receive love. I spit love. I walk in abundance and feel my purpose. I connected to all. Love is my God. One truth, love, one law, one law. I am.
I create.
I create experience.
I'm a soul.
I'm soul.
In a human body. I'm a soul.
I'm a soul.
In a human body.
In a human body.
Yes.
Having experience here on planet Earth. I'm whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy.
I am.
I am.
Okay. Yes, you may. If your TT says it, bye bye.
Now I can watch SpongeBob.
Bye bye.
He is okay with watching SpongeBob.
I don't know about all that, but okay. Close the door. And So are the days of our life. The world turns. And all my children, I am. So that's Gwendolyn. So humanity, I am. We did in fact give to that which you have come to call Saint Germain. 33 I am discoursed many years ago. However, be it known that they, the discourse given then alone, are not sufficient for your world today. Your planet vibration has changed significantly since 2012. Additionally, any information that we give to your species is for all you. We do not provide your planet with any information that should not be shared by all. Moreover, many things which include the I am discourse have come to be known as secret to many of you are for a select few. The I am are not, and shall never be intended for one group. Our country on your planet, they were intended for all. Here now, we are set forth for all of humanity 2020 new I am mantras. Discourse, affirmations, or statements. These I am mantras, if stated and followed without prejudice, along with an open mind, will change your life forever. 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 To fully understand the power of the I am given to you by us, please, if you will, read chapter 1. Discourse Universal Wisdom, book number 3. Know that you and only you can claim who you are because of the gift of freedom of choice. No one can do it for you. The words and sounds of I am are most important. I am being the conscious reflection of change, great change. It is the sound that causes all things to be. Nothing can be done to full completion without I am. All the great ones, as you understand the term on your planet, have been keepers of I am. We tell you, they stated it. They knew it, they believed it, thus it began. I am being the perfect sound, the sound of claiming truth. I am being the knowing of the manifestation of self. It is the complex yet simple assurance of who you are, a creator. Who you are, a creator. The statement I am must be used by more and more of you if you expect your earth to change. We give these words unto you for your full understanding. Now, take these words on into and unto your very being. For you are light and love. However, know that you must bring the total light and love out in yourself. Only you can accomplish such a thing. Only you can accomplish this. Please now absorb these words into your spiritual being. In turn, the spiritual will affects the mental, which will affect the emotional, which will affect the physical. Those 3 portions of your being will begin to fully understand that you are I am. That you are I am. Thus, the entire fourfold being will be in total balance. You are I am. I love that. So I'm going to read this first one and then we are going to get off. I am. You are. We are one. I am one with all things. I am one with God. I am God in human form. I am one with all humans, and all humans are one with God. I am one with the earth on which I dwell. I am one with all portions of the earth. the air, the water, the fire, and the wind. I am the air, the water, the fire, and the wind. I am one with all animals and sea dwellers. I am one with all portions of earth. I am one with the ocean. I am the ocean. I am one with the river. I am the river. I am one with the mountains and the hills. I am the mountains and the hills. I am one with the grass and the dew. I am the grass and the dew. I am one with the rain and the snow. I am the rain and the snow. I am one with everything and everyone. I am everything and everyone. I am and can never be separated from self, from God. I am divine. I am eternal. I am everlasting spirit, everlasting soul. I am from the beginning to the end. I am that which I am and can be nothing else. So it is uttered. So it is. I am. Thank you. Thank you. So, thank you for listening and allowing me to share my journey with you as this amazing space we've been in. I'm just looking for. I am grateful for life, and I am grateful for love. I am grateful for tenderness, and I am grateful for completeness. I am grateful for divine energy that flows through us, and I am grateful for peace. I am grateful for happiness. I am grateful for wholeness. I am grateful for I am enough. I am grateful for waking up every day. I am grateful for love and compassion for myself and for others. I am grateful. I can see, hear, smell, taste, touch. I am grateful for forgiveness. I am grateful for tenderness, and I am grateful for my body. I am. So have an amazing evening, and thank you so much for those that connected with me. As you continue to just flow in that love, and rise in this power that you are. You are enough. You are more than enough. And that which you are is enough. You do not need anyone to validate you for what you are and who you are. You are all that is and all that has been, and you are all that will ever be. You are the I am. The I am dwells within you, and you dwell within the I am. You are enough. You are enough, and that is enough. I am. Oracle. So, Oracle Mother, Yanis Lamel. So, have an amazing rest of your evening and enjoy life, because life loves you, and I love life. I love life, and life loves me, and that is enough. I love life. Life loves me. Life loves me, and I love life, and that is enough. Until we connect again, peace, love, and light. Shalom.